the method for overseeing of the automated driving, which we've been talking about. I think you and I talked about it last Tuesday. I've been talking about a lot this last week. Because I can't imagine it without some kind of remote, not driver, but remote oversight. And so there's all, huh?
Why?
Because I think it's not that I don't think that the car will be able to do 99.99% of all the things that it needs to do, but I also know that things break, things go wrong, humans get involved and mess things up, including sabotage. There's all kinds of possibilities. I think that the consumer sitting in the Robotaxi will want a way to be able to get to a remote person, just like Cadillac has, for various things, whether it's the car making a problem or whether it's the person having a problem, because there's no driver in there to assist a person that's having a problem. So I think that there will be the need for a way to get in touch with a remote, God creature, through the app or through the entertainment center. But that thing that was sent out to Australia this morning suggests to me that Tesla believes, at least for a while, they're going to need to have the ability to take over remotely.
I don't know. I don't think that's how it's going to work out. I think that you'll have like a customer service potentially. I think I've said this on your channel before, where if the vehicle gets a flat tire, if for some reason the door just won't open, like something like that. If you get into the car and there's vomit, where you can report to that. But I think a lot of these things will be done through an interface. I don't think it'll be via communicating to a human.
Well, you'll want Grok to do as much as they can, but then there's a point at which Grok probably can't do it. So,
well, but even then, it's like if something happens, if you have a flat tire, if there's damage in the car when you get into it, you can just touch the screen and report it. I do not think that you will be adjusting the way the car drives remotely.
Okay. Do you think? Okay, so you don't think there'll be any remote activity? So then, to clap back at you, why do you think Tesla put out this very sophisticated letter to the Australian authorities with regard to the potential for third-party remote operators and this type of thing?
I think you're misreading what remote operator means.
Oh, okay.
I think I would be a remote operator. Like, I have my own business and I'm a remote operator of the fleet. I think that's what that means. I don't think they mean a remote operator and I'm operating the vehicle.
Oh,
okay. Like Hertz could be a remote operator. It's not just Tesla. Like, it's a third party.
But it did say in there that if the remote operator would need to be a licensed driver, that they would need to be trained, that they would and that sometimes the company, let's say the owner of the vehicles might not want that third party responsibility, and that there will be contracts between Tesla and or the owner and or the third parties, making sure that everybody knew who was responsible for the liability at various levels. So all of that suggests that that your remote person has some kind of, if they have to have a driver's license and no recent felonies, I think, or something it said.
I think that just has to do with the nature that to get a car, to have a license plate, to do all that, you need to have a driver's license. So I think it all ties back to that. Look, we'll find out in due time. I will bet you money that nobody's going to be operating these remotely.
All right.
I will bet you whatever you want that nobody's going to be operating these remotely.